One day, God may bring someone into your life who changes everything. But before that moment arrives, He often begins preparing both of you in ways you cannot see. Many people think meeting the right person happens through luck, coincidence, or instant attraction. But God's plans usually unfold much more quietly. He works behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, shaping hearts, and creating the perfect timing. That's why some of the most important moments in your life may look completely ordinary at first. What seems like a random conversation, an unexpected encounter, or even a season of waiting could actually be part of God's greater plan for your future. The first sign God is preparing you to meet the right person is that He begins teaching you patience. Waiting can feel frustrating, especially when you see others finding love while your prayers seem unanswered. But God's delays are not His denials. Sometimes He keeps you waiting because He is developing qualities within you that will be necessary for the relationship He intends to give you. During this season, He teaches you trust, faith, and emotional maturity. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, He invites you to focus on becoming the person He created you to be. What feels like waiting is often preparation for something greater than you can currently imagine.
The second sign is that God starts removing certain people from your life. This is often the most painful part of the process because we naturally hold on to relationships we believe are important. Yet sometimes God sees dangers, distractions, or incompatibilities that we cannot see. A friendship may fade, a relationship may end, or a connection you desperately wanted may suddenly fall apart. In those moments, it can feel like loss, but often it is protection. God is clearing space for the people who truly belong in your future. Looking back, many people realize that the relationships they once cried over were actually preventing them from reaching the blessings God had prepared for them.
The third sign is that God begins transforming you from the inside out. Your priorities change. Things that once seemed important no longer satisfy you. You begin valuing peace over drama, purpose over popularity, and spiritual growth over temporary happiness. God understands that healthy relationships require healthy people, so before He reveals the right person, He often focuses on strengthening your character. While you are growing, healing, and becoming stronger in faith, the person God has planned for you may be going through a similar process. At the right moment, two people who have been prepared separately can come together according to God's perfect timing. And sometimes, God uses your current season to prepare you for a future you can't yet see. Right now, you may feel like nothing important is happening. You may feel overlooked, forgotten, or stuck in a season that doesn't make sense. But throughout the Bible, God often did His greatest work during seasons of waiting. Joseph spent years in situations he didn't understand before stepping into his destiny. David was anointed king long before he ever sat on the throne. In the same way, your current season may not be a delay at all. It may be preparation. Every challenge is building strength. Every lesson is building wisdom. Every prayer is drawing you closer to the future God has planned. What feels ordinary today may become the testimony you thank God for tomorrow. So, if you're currently in a season of waiting, don't lose hope. God may be doing far more than you realize. Every lesson, every closed door, and every challenge could be preparing you for a future blessing. Trust His timing, continue growing in faith, and remember that God's plans are always greater than your expectations. When the right person enters your life, you may discover that God was guiding the entire journey all along, even during the moments when you thought nothing was happening. If you believe God's timing is perfect, type God's timing in the comments and subscribe for more faith-filled messages.